Oh, man. It's been a
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were in a Nolan movie. I was going to make noises while you were trying to say things of importance.
It has been a long amount of time since we have played. And of course, when we come back, I thought you were gonna keep making the noises.
That's just annoying. It's fine. Do you see how annoying that is? Over 2.5 hours would be weird, right? Yeah.
I actually like the score for Tenet, but anyway, it's been a long period of time since we played, and I think it's been interesting to see sort of the path to get to us. I mean, of course, we had to play probably the team I was least wanting to play because these guys are so freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're pretty freaking good too. So what do you think, Bill?
I think it's two teams with fantastic names.
That's very true.
Yeah. I mean, I love Jake. I love Mark. They're friends of mine. I take no pleasure in this. I do not apologize for Breaking Dawn Part 2. I still say it's the best X-Men movie ever made. And I don't know. I'm sorry. Just tell me one X-Men movie that's maybe First Class. But anyway,
yeah, First Class.
It's fine. But I will watch this over Dark Phoenix any day of the week and twice on Sunday. So
fair.
I don't know. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it.
I mean, all of them are better. I don't know what.
Well, we're back, and look, Mark brought his guns. We're fucking ready. Look at that. But guys, it's finally time. I know we've all been waiting for this. You guys have finally watched Jurassic Park, so Mark should be able to answer the ultimate question. Am I right, Mark?
Yeah. But it's Jurassic World, isn't it?
Fuck. You just keep fucking it up, Mark. God
Mike,
damn it.
I'd like to challenge you. I watched the movie, and they clearly say Jurassic World.
Yeah.
God damn you fuckers.
That was more than once.
I asked you for one thing only. Watch the fucking movie, and you can't even do that.
Yeah, the one from 2015, and we watched it, and it was called Jurassic World.
Yeah.
You disappoint
what are you talking
me.
about, Mike?
You fucking disappoint me.
Anyway, enough about Jurassic World and the name of that park, which is Jurassic World, as Mark and I know. Number one contenders match. This is pretty good. This is my second contenders match. My first contenders match was in singles where I played Jake Meltzer, and we're in teams, and we are playing Jake Meltzer and Bill.
You guys are playing for Duckham.
Yes. Listen, these Meltzer and Bill are like my alternate realities from other, like Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. These are other variants of me, and I firmly believe that is the case. I've actually never had the chance to play Kumite, whether it be Warzone or ONTL or anywhere. So I actually am really looking forward to this because between both Bill and Meltzer, we're 1-1. I'm 1-1 against both of them. So maybe this is the one to decide things, but I'm not really thinking that. Teams format is different anyway. But I'm looking forward to this a lot. We've been preparing, and I just can't wait that we get to round 2 is Robert Pattinson double feature, isn't that? We didn't even plan it. That's awesome. How are you feeling, Mark?
I'm just ready to get going.
How yeah?
Fucking A.
It's you. Wait. Are you saying it's time to go back to formula?
With the question mark and the exclamation point, yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Opening Night Trivia League. This is the team's number 1 contender match. We just heard from both teams. Joining me on the desk tonight, the one, the only, my partner, the virtuoso Will Cohen. Will, how are you doing this evening? What do you think about what's about to happen?
I think you're about to see one of the most entertaining and competitive matches that we're going to see this season. We have two teams that have long histories in on both leagues, all these leagues. They've played each other in singles. They've played each other in teams matches, and we're here again. And this is just going to be very, very entertaining, and we're going to see probably a very high scoring match if I have to make it a prediction.
All right. Well, let's not keep the folks waiting. Let's bring in our teams. Introducing first the team that played their way all the way up here, the record of 3-0. It is Jake Marangoni and Mark the Big Show and Chaka. It is back to formula. And the team sitting there in wait. It is Philadelphia, Bill Cariola, and Jake Meltzer. Kumite, how you guys doing?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, so guys, you've been here before. You know how it works. In the event you stumbled upon this video by accident, round one is just your general whiteboard round. We're going to ask them 10 questions from various categories. They'll write their answers down. We'll call on them after 20 seconds. They'll turn their answers around. If somebody manages to go 10 for 10, they will get a bonus question. Any questions from you guys? Both teams have 4 repeats and a challenge. I will read the odd questions. Will, you can read the even questions.
Absolutely.
Your first question comes in the category of family movies. Who plays Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East, in Oz the Great and Powerful? And, you know,
It's a fucking 50-50. Jesus fucking shit.
So many fantastic Oz movies to choose from, right? Well,
Oh yeah, you know, Oz, that HBO show, Return to Oz,
5,
Frank Oz.
3, 2, and 1. Starting to right next to me on the screen, Jake Meltzer.
Rachel Weisz.
And we'll go to the other Jake.
Rachel Weisz, but I put the I and the E backwards because I'm an idiot.
We're going to forgive that. Bill?
I also wrote Rachel Weisz and kind of fucked it up a little. So.
That's all right. Mark?
Hope so. Rachel Weisz.
Everything looks good. Rachel Weisz is the correct answer.
Can I just get a different marker really quick?
Go right ahead. That gives me time to pull up the document on this computer.
Okay, I'm good.
All right, well, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Question number 2 comes in the category of directors. Who directed 1964's The Best Man and The Boys from Brazil?
They're going hard with these questions today, man. They're going in on these guys. Let's see how it plays out.
The only thing I can think of Brazil is the Terry Gilliam film. That's some good stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Southern Hemisphere Jake.
No, I didn't get this one. I said Walter Hill.
And Bill.
I kept it in the family and said Robert Weiss.
And Mark.
Fred Zinnemann.
And Jake.
Franklin J. Schaffner.
Franklin J. Schaffner is correct.
All right. Your third question is going to come in the category.
Sorry.
Your third question comes in the category of comic book movies. How many films feature Anna Paquin as Rogue?
In the theatrical cut, yes. Just so we're clear.
We are clear on that, yes.
Yes. Theatrical
That should
cut
be,
only.
that is how they formulate these questions, to my knowledge, yes.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Bill.
3?
Mark.
3.
Jake.
4.
Yeah, 3.
Oh,
4
Sorry.
is the correct answer.
I-
I'm pretty sure we're talking about the first 3, and she shows up in Days
And
of
then
Future
Days of
Past,
Future
I'm sure.
Past.
Yeah.
currently, with everyone is all tied up at 3 points apiece. Going into question number 4, famous actors and actresses. Name 2 films released in 2015 to feature Paul Giamatti.
I was watching a non-2015 Paul Giamatti film earlier today. It was just working on. I'm workshopping some stuff, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, just workshopping.
Paul Giamatti has a very weird filmography. I will say this.
It is true.
He shows up in a lot of interesting stuff and a lot of crap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this time we're going to start with Mark.
I got nothing.
Northern Jake.
I blanked.
Southern Jake,
Straight Outta Compton and Morgan.
Yeah, that's it.
and Bill.
No, I started writing Amazing Spider-Man 2 for some reason. So
According to my document, go ahead, Will.
Yeah, according to the document, I can't give it to anyone here because Morgan is not released, was not one of the films mentioned. I see Love and Mercy, Straight Outta Compton, San Andreas, Madame Bovary, and The Little Prince.
Well, one of those movies was technically released in 2014, but that doesn't change anything. So,
Okay.
All right. Your fifth question comes in the category of musicals. What musical features the TV show? Wait, something happened?
no, I just
No,
fuck.
just-
It's fine. I'm
Mike's-
cursing my
Mike's just being
existence.
funny.
I'll start that one over. What musical features the TV show Punch Teacher, a car that drives underwater, and an oil magnate looking to repurpose an old landmark?
And this is a human being film that was released in theaters.
Yes.
Okay.
For the purpose of human beings to consume it as media, yes.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Can do. What musical features the TV show Punch Teacher, a car that drives underwater, and an oil magnate looking to repurpose an old landmark?
Kumite using their first repeat. They have three repeats remaining.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll start with Bespectacled Jake.
Yeah, I'm off today. I don't have anything.
Start with no glasses. Then no glasses, Jake.
Repo the Genetic Opera.
Bill
You fucking serious right now?
and Mark.
Is it a weird version of Annie?
No, the movie we're looking for is The Muppets. The Muppets.
2011 The Muppets.
I don't remember that shit at all. But okay.
I forgot about Punch Teacher.
All right, coming into question 6, your category is drama, also known as movies. Who does Michael Keaton play in The Founder?
I think this is.
Oh, what's that son of a bitch's name?
Okay, I thought everybody was going to get it, but I'm going off what Bill's saying. Bill's having it. He'll get it. He'll get it.
I'm gonna fuck this right up. It's the McDonald's shithead. I know it, but I don't remember his fucking name.
Bill giving hints to his opponents. 5.
Shit, I didn't know it was
Sorry.
McDonald guy.
Sorry. That's
One.
not his name.
We'll start with Jake.
Which one?
Furthest from
You
you,
gotta
Jake.
start going with
Furthest
last names here.
Yeah.
Just say Marangoni.
Marangoni.
Yeah, I know you guys' last names. I'm just having fun. Marangoni, go ahead.
Roy Kroc.
And Bill.
Roy Crocker.
Mark.
That close.
I said Ray Kroc.
And the other Jake.
Ray Kroc.
Ray Kroc is correct.
Ray Kroc is correct.
Almost there.
Roy. God damn it, Roy.
Your 7th question comes in the category of war. What is the rank of Woody Harrelson's character in Midway? Another great category of war, subcategory of war questions. You have what war did this take place during, and what rank is this character? Always
Of course.
the two staple questions in this category.
Never even heard of this movie. I thought these guys just made video games.
They do. There's also,
Well, not anymore. They got bought out.
well, I mean, they still exist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll start with Bill.
Sergeant.
Mark
Is it Colonel?
and Meltzer
I also guessed Sergeant.
and Marangoni.
I'm not gonna act like I know this. I just said Corporal.
Needed to go way higher. He's an admiral in the Navy. Admiral.
Oh, okay.
God, I wasn't sure if he's Navy. Damn it.
All right, still tied up at 4 apiece going into question 8 in the category of recent releases. The Guilty is about a man with what specific profession?
So we can't really talk about professions now, but because that might affect the answer. So I'm not gonna say.
But we can't. But we can talk about guilty people.
Yeah. Oh, who's
Ezra
guilty?
Miller.
All right. 5, 4,
Super fucking guilty.
3,
Oh, yeah.
2, 1. We're starting with Mark this time.
Is that a 911 dispatcher?
And Meltzer.
I just said police dispatcher.
Margoni.
I said 911 operator, which I'm hoping is the same thing as a
And,
dispatcher.
When in doubt, guess lawyer.
911 operator or dispatcher is correct. We will take police dispatcher because it's. Well, is a
I'm not
911
really sure.
dispatcher
I
or a
haven't
police
seen-
dispatcher?
Sometimes it's different. 911
I believe he's
operator,
specifically
dispatcher.
working for the police department. So
Your next question is an action adventure. What is the name of the island that serves as the primary setting of Jurassic Park 3? Yeah, there's a long discussion on Jurassic Park in general, so hopefully one of these
the
teams is
one I
prepared.
haven't seen.
This movie sucks.
It's all right.
Can't read Mike's face backstage. He looks concerned. I don't know.
It's likely to be the best sequel.
And 5.
And Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom's just out there, and you're just saying this is the best sequel.
Fallen Kingdom is awful. What are you talking about?
We're back up. We're back at the beginning with Jake Meltzer.
I know Isla Sorna is a place in this franchise.
And second, Jake.
Yeah, it's Isla Sorna.
And Bill.
Sure, it's not Isla Nublar or Blar, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Isla Sorna.
Isla Sorna is correct.
All right.
You happy, Mike?
Yeah, is that something, right?
Mike is pumping his fist like he's a member of Jersey Shore. All right, let's go.
All right. So currently the score is back to Formula taking a lead of 8 to Kumite 6 going into the final question as there are no perfect rounds. Final question in the category of animated films. What is the name of the mayor's son whose voice ends up saving Whoville in Horton Hears a Who?
That's just a lot of words to me.
That is a lot of words, and
It's a lot of words to me.
with my partial speech impediment, this one really sucked.
You know, you don't watch animated movies, and it always comes back.
And we're going to wind it down with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jake Marangoni.
Jojo.
Bill.
His name is Jeff.
Mark.
Mitch.
And Jake.
I confused the movies because I said Cindy Lou Who.
Oh no. The correct answer is JoJo.
With that,
Did you have a rabbit?
Not in
Yeah.
that movie. That's the sequel. That's the sequel. With that, at the end of round 1, I have back to Formula with 9, Kumite with 6. We're going to go into round 2, which is our deep cuts round. Both teams, before this match was even conceived of, they were talking to each other. They picked movies they were going to have the other team watch. Each of those movies wrote a bunch of deep cut questions on them. In the event we're asking questions about the movie your team picked, you get 1 point, your opponent gets 2. Or if it's the other way around, you get 2 points, your opponent gets 1. Back to Formula, since you're in the lead, would you like your movie, which I believe the way they were talking for the match, your movie is Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you have Tenet, or would you like questions from Breaking Dawn 2?
I believe we want Breaking Dawn Part 2, Mark.
Yeah. You want to go first?
I'll go first, yeah.
Okay.
All
And
right,
John, I will save you the heartache of having to read these questions. I'll go ahead and read the questions.
Let me ask Kumite who's going first.
Oh.
Bill, do you
Kumite,
want to
you
go first or do you want me to go first?
I can go first if you want. You want to go first. Or
Okay,
do you feel better going first?
I honestly have no preference. So we might as well.
We're already along this
Jake
way.
beat Jake. So
Yeah,
I'll go first.
that's good.
All right, we got some good Jake on Jake action, and then we'll go to Bill.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you can read the Breaking Dawn questions. Go right ahead.
I'll go ahead and read them. All right, question number 1 in Breaking Dawn Part 2. What is the first American battle that Garrett gets asked about?
See, and then we had the ranks question, and now we get a battle question, which is even though this isn't technically a war movie, it's a we're getting all those war questions in the right way, which is good.
I mean, an argument can be made that there is a war in this. What?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pass it out. Heads down, Jake.
Okay.
So we'll go to go ahead. Well, you do it.
Okay. We'll go with Mr. Meltzer first.
Battle of Little Bighorn.
Okay. And we will go to.
Fuck. I'm sorry,
we'll
Mark.
go
I
to
just
Kick
Little Horn is what I said. I had Big Horn and I changed it.
Yeah.
Wrong
The
idea.
Battle of Big Little Horn is correct.
Little Bighorn. You got it.
Little big one.
Little Bighorn. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Big
Not trying to tell you
Yeah.
to John.
All right.
All right. And question number 2. Name 2 of the 3 types of trout that Charlie and Sue name after Charlie gets his fishing trip present from Bella.
I hear a lot about these movies and how rough they are to sit through, and this is not helping their cause. So I don't know.
This movie's a gem.
Okay,
I have personally.
if Bill's saying it's a gem, that's gonna wipe out
I
everything.
will not listen to slander on this one film of this series. The other ones can eat my ass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Mr. Marangoni, we will go with you first.
Rainbow and Bull.
All right. And Mr. Meltzer.
Cutthroat and Rainbow.
Cutthroat, Rainbow, and Bull are all correct. So before I read the final question, before we switch off, I currently have back to Formula at 11 and Kumite at 8. Am I correct?
That's exactly what I had. Go ahead.
Excellent. All right, final question for both of the Jakes. Alice tells Bella to blink how many times a minute when acting human?
Thank you, Mark.
And I got to thank Bill for the last one.
Now watch me fuck everything up.
I'm gonna comment on this question. I don't want anybody telling me how many times. 5,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
2, 1. Head down.
All right, we'll go over to Jake Marangoni.
3 times a minute.
And
I
Kumite.
just said 3.
Both 5.
Both are fine. All right, score of 13-9. And now it is up to Bill and Mark. Your fourth question in Breaking Dawn Part 2. How many vampires did the Cullens bring into their home to prepare for the Volturi, not including the Cullens and Hales?
Okay.
Gotta love specific numbers questions. It wouldn't be on to without
Oh, yeah.
specific numbers question.
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck what?
The amount of wood that a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Exactly.
I always thought it was just 2 chords. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And Bill, we will start with you.
18.
And Mark.
18.
18 is correct. Question number 5. What is the name of the tribe in Brazil that Nahuel, the other half human, half vampire, is from? A lot of Brazil questions tonight. Wasn't expecting that.
We've said the word Brazil twice already. It's great.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Mark, we'll go over to you.
Ticuna.
And we'll go over to Bill.
Takuna.
Ticuna is correct. And the final question in Breaking Dawn Part 2. The note Alice left to Sam is written on a page from what Shakespeare play? A lot of twists and turns in these questions, going from Brazil to Shakespeare.
Yeah, all over the place. It looks like a very well-rounded film. Actually, I take like
Oh, yeah.
any criticism I had just based on these questions alone.
I can do without the whole grooming subplot.
Right.
I think we all could.
Or-
I think everyone can, yeah. That's fucking horrific.
And Bill, that's just called a plot. I had to say it, but we'll go to you first, Bill,
It's The Merchant of Venice.
and Mark.
The Merchant of Venice.
Merchant of Venice is correct. So going out of Breaking Dawn Part 2, correct me if I'm wrong, I have a score of Back to Future or Back to Formula at 19 versus Kumite's 12.
That is exactly what I have. Now we will ask questions about Tenet. We're back up to Jake and Jake. Question number 1. How far ahead was the clock the criminal was using to time the train that was set to kill the protagonist? There were a lot of prepositional phrases in that question. That was a crazy.
Oh, there definitely were.
Totally threw off my case. Let's find out the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jake Meltzer.
1 hour.
And Jake Marangoni.
I said 7 o'clock.
We were looking for how far ahead, so Jake Meltzer's answer of 1 hour is correct.
Okay.
Your second question. What alcoholic drink does Neil order when he first meets the protagonist? Nervous because there's a note next to this question, but let's see what happens in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jake Marangoni
Vodka tonic.
and Jake Meltzer.
Vodka tonic.
Okay, you got the answer in the document. Good enough for me. Let's move on. Your third question. When the protagonist asks Kat to introduce him to Satyr, he wants her to lie and say he had what job when they met? Okay, these questions are just odd, too.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
It's an odd movie.
This is a very odd movie, but it's also a Nolan film, so what do you expect?
1, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Jake Meltzer again.
Okay, I went very specific. First secretary at the American Embassy in Riyadh.
Okay, and Jake Marangoni.
I think I fucked up. I said American ambassador.
The fact that Jake Meltzer's answer has the word secretary in it, I'm going to have to give you those points.
Well,
yeah,
it also says first secretary, and that's also in the doc.
Yeah, right.
So we'll
I'm
give
sorry,
it.
Mark. I fucked that up.
With that, we'll switch over to the teammates, Bill and Mark. Your next question. What specifically is used as a fire extinguishing system in the document room at the airport?
I like that we're both doing this pose right now.
All over
Yeah,
again.
it's most comfortable.
4, 3,
I mean, my palms are
2,
sweating. So
1. Let's see your chemistry knowledge. Bill Carriola
Halide gas.
and Mark.
Halide gas.
Halide gas is correct. Your next question. Which unit is the protagonist in when attacking Stalsk 12?
I will say that her prediction was absolutely correct. This is a very, very competitive match right now, and I am on the edge of my seat.
2.
I am
Repeat
too,
the
but I
question.
won't pay.
That's a
Okay.
repeat for Back to Formula. Your question
First
again.
repeat.
Which unit is the protagonist in when attacking Stalsk 12? It's a great word to make me say, Stalsk. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Mark
Said the non-inverted unit.
and Bill.
He's in the red unit or the forward unit.
What I have in the document is
Splinter.
Splinter Unit. He's in the
Splinter. That's right. Shit. I'm sorry, Jake.
Well, but he is technically in. You're also
He
technically
is-
correct.
But Ives says me and you were the Splinter Unit to him specifically. I remember the scene now.
Right, but I think, well, I guess if they're going like, I guess if you're being super specific, we
Yeah.
don't have to challenge. It's fine.
It's all right.
Okay.
Your final question. When Kat holds Satyr at gunpoint, he says he sees what in her eyes?
And now I have Peter Gabriel in my head,
Yes.
as you should.
I guess I gotta watch this movie just so I can join in on all the confusion. That's it.
I watched. I think I watched like the first 20 minutes of this when I was drunk, and that was not a good call.
3, 2, 1. We're back to Bill
Despair?
and Mark.
See, I said despair.
Despair is correct.
Thank God.
With that, I think we are deadlocked.
We are indeed deadlocked at 22 apiece.
All right, so at the end of round 2, like we said, we have a deadlock, 22-22. So we brought in Mike Hanley, and we're going to decide, do you guys want to spin the wheel first in round 3 or spin the wheel second in round 3?
We'll go
Mark,
second.
how are you feeling about those guns?
Right? No.
You ready?
Feel okay. I'm a little cold, but it's better than being hot.
Fucking
All
I like it.
So they are
Going second.
going to go second. So we are in the wheel round. So we have our wheel, our lovely wheel that's brought to us from wheeldecide.com. No sponsors for me because I use an ad blocker like a human being. So what's happened is that each team's going to spin. They have one respin if they should choose to do so. They've each chosen a strength category, plus there's some other categories in the wheel, as well as an opponent's choice wedge and a spinner's choice wedge. The categories today are animated, recent releases, 1990s, westerns, action adventure, 1970s, movie release dates, and 1980s. A lot of decades on this wheel. I'll ask Kumite, are you ready for your first spin?
Okay, let's do it.
And the wheel lands on spinner's choice.
What do you wanna
guys
take?
like?
You want to do action, Bill?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Shocker.
Action adventure.
I'll ask them their action adventure questions. These are, of course, 2-point questions, and you can check that in the multiple choice. Steals are available at the phase of the question it is at, should you give me an incorrect answer. Your first question in action adventure. What is the call sign of Lieutenant Commander Rick Heatherly, played by Michael Ironside in Top Gun?
Shit, I just watched this.
Isn't he Viper?
No, that's Tom Skerritt.
Would you know it on multiple if you heard it?
Yes, I would know it on multiple.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice answers are A, Jester, B, Merlin, C, Sundown, or D, Stinger.
Isn't he Merlin?
No, that's Tim Robbins.
Okay.
Hold on. Can you repeat the options really quick?
Yes, we can. Your options again: A, Jester, B, Merlin, C, Sundown, or D, Stinger.
I'm pretty sure it's Jester.
Go for it.
Jester, final answer.
That's correct for a point.
Very cool.
One guy I didn't remember.
Your second action adventure question. What 90s action film was directed by Rennie Harlan and features the characters Dog, Glasspool, and Black Harry?
I don't think that's The Long Kiss Goodnight.
I would remember that. No. I watch that movie every Christmas. It's not it.
I don't think it's I don't think it's Die Hard 2. I think I have an idea, but multiple choice.
Yeah.
I think
Your
I
multiple
know.
choice answers are A, The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, B, Cliffhanger, C, Die Hard 2, or D, Cutthroat Island.
Okay, so Cutthroat Island was in my head, but it also could be. Did he direct Ford Fairlane?
He did. I don't remember any of those characters being in it.
Okay. I mean, if we give it away, then I guess so be it. Like, which one do you want to go with?
Let's go Cutthroat Island.
Cutthroat Island, final answer.
That is correct for another point.
All right.
Your third question in action adventure. What was the last Transformers film to feature John Turturro as Simmons?
Isn't that the last night or whatever the last one was?
Is he in the last? Is he in the last night?
He's in the very last one before they did Bumblebee. I think he shows
Okay,
up. In
then
that.
yeah, it's the last night. Let's go for
I'm
it.
pretty sure, or
Let's just go for it. Transformers: The Last Night. Final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
For 2 points.
Never saw it.
Horseshit films.
Your fourth question. Dave Green directed what 2016 action sequel?
It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Out of the Shadows.
Sure thing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Out of the Shadows. Final answer.
That's correct.
He also directed Earth to Echo.
No shit. That was
Something
actually a
nobody
decent
saw.
little film.
And your final question.
Nobody saw the
of
film
action-
except Bill.
Your final question in action adventure. In Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, how many pieces of 8 are required to free Calypso?
We were
Is
literally
it
just talking about
fucking
this
you
before
kidding
we
me?
came up screen. It's
9 pieces of 8.
Yes, 9 pieces of 8. Final answer.
That is correct.
It's so funny. Because I was
With
thinking
that-
of the algorithm. 9 pieces for the algorithm reminded me of that.
With that, Kumite getting up to 30, and we'll bring the wheel back up for back to formula spin. Back to formula. Are you ready for your first spin?
Can we have our manager, please?
Yes, you can. My apologies, Mr. Hanley. Sorry.
That's
You can't compliment
go.
fucking Mark on the guns, man. You gotta get me in here for that.
Those are like Hogan S. Pythons. He's sporting.
Damn right.
What you gonna do, brother?
Here is your first spin. Looks like you got the 1970s. You want to take that or spin again?
Can I just get a score update, please?
Yes,
Sure.
30 to 22.
Yep.
And we're 22. Okay.
Correct.
Down 8.
Yeah.
Needs to be a good one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
How you feel with the rest of the wheel?
I feel okay with the rest, I guess.
This is honestly probably one of the lesser ones for me. Like I'd feel fine chancing it.
Yeah, let's spin again.
Yeah, let's spin it again. Fuck it.
Here is your second spin, which you must take. And it's the 1970s.
Okay.
Better than the other one. We're gonna land on.
Okay. And I will read your
Alright.
questions in the 1970s.
And, goodbye, Mike.
Back to formula. Are you ready for your questions in the 1970s?
Let's go.
Okay. Question number 1. Jack Nance plays the lead character in which 70s horror film?
Jack Nance. Oh, it's it's Eraserhead.
Eraserhead?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
with it.
Eraserhead, final answer.
For 2 points.
I had to remember who Jack Nance was.
Question number 2. In The Last of Sheila, what is written on each index card for the game the passengers play?
You ever heard of this
I've never
movie?
even heard of this movie in my entire life.
I have no idea. Let's go to multiple.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, secrets, B, clues to a treasure, C, coordinates to a dead body, or D, phone numbers?
Any of those. Like I literally can't even I have no thought process on this question at all. The Last Sheila is the movie, right?
The Last of Sheila.
The Last of Sheila.
Let's repeat the options.
Let's hear the options, please.
Okay. The option, free repeat of the options. Is it A, secrets, B, clues to a treasure, C, coordinates to a dead body, or D, phone numbers?
Because of the title, I almost want to say the dead body one.
That's kind of what I was thinking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go
body.
the coordinates to a dead body. Final answer.
Kumite, chance for a 1 point steal.
The options, please.
Yes. The options:
Isn't it?
A, secrets, B, clues to a treasure, C, coordinates to a dead body, or D, phone numbers.
I haven't heard of this movie either, but I think it might be the one that Sondheim wrote. I know you don't know who Sondheim is because you hate musicals, but
I know who Stephen Sondheim is. I'm not an asshole. I just don't like his shit.
Do you have any idea?
Fucking, I don't know. Let's go.
I was gonna say like Coordinates to a Treasure.
Sure.
Coordinates to a Treasure. Final answer.
The B one.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for A, Secrets.
Secret. The vague secret.
I gotta say, with the title like The Last of Sheila, I thought it was an Australian.
I was thinking like Coordinates to a Dead Body is weirdly
Sheila. It's
specific.
like, oh yeah, the dead body.
Yeah.
Oh no, no.
All right. Question number 3. What is the name of the club Sally performs at in Cabaret?
It's the Kit Kat Club.
Do it.
The Kit Kat Club. Final answer.
For 2 points.
I actually knew that one.
Your penultimate question in 1970s. Where is Sonny arrested in Dog Day Afternoon?
At the airport.
Yeah, it's a good one.
At the airport. Final answer.
For 2 points. Your final question. Which 70s film stars Robert Mitchum, Tony Curtis, and Robert De Niro?
Can we just get a score up there, please?
Yes, the current. I have the current score at Kumite at 30, and you at
28.
28.
Okay. Fuck.
Is that not Cape Fear?
Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
All right, your second repeat.
Or that's too early. That's too early.
What 1970s film stars Robert Mitchum, Tony Curtis, and Robert De Niro?
That's too early, isn't it? It's not Cape Fear.
No, it's definitely that's the 90s. The only film I can think of is The Last Tycoon, the L.A. Kazan movie, but I'm like not even sure. I kind of just want to go for it because at this point we're down 2.
Yeah, like if. Okay,
I got
go for
nothing
it.
else. The Last Tycoon. Final answer.
For 2 points.
Fuck yeah, let's go, Jake. Let's go.
Ow.
Let's go.
Holy fuck.
With that, we are deadlocked again, 30-30. Going into the IMDb round, we'll bring in Mike one more time for a very important decision.
The guns.
You guys still hold the advantage. Do you guys want to go first or second? Actually, do you want set 1 or set 2? I'm sorry.
We'll take set 1.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Set 1. All right.
Set
So since you asked them their 1970s questions, I will ask Kumite the first question in set 2 first. But before that, a little rundown of what we're doing here. So round 4 is the IMDb round. Each team's going to get set to 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points. For the 2-pointer, they're going to get the year, the actor, and the genre of the movie. For 3 points, they're going to get the year, director, and plot keywords of a movie. And for 5 points, they're going to get the decade, and they will have their choice of choosing from the exact year, the director, the actor, the co-actor, the genre, or the plot keywords. So Kumite, are you ready for your first question in set 2?
Yep.
So Will, actually, I think we're switching up, right? You're going to ask Kumite that question.
I will ask Kumite their questions, and this is set 2, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Kumite, are you ready for your first question?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. The year is 2007. The actor is Shia LaBeouf. Genre, action, adventure, sci-fi.
I mean, it came up earlier. Transformers.
Sure.
Transformers. Final answer.
For 2 points.
I will ask back to formula their 2-point question. Your year is 2004. Your actor is Thomas Jane. And your genre is action, crime, and drama.
The Punisher. The Punisher. Final answer.
That is correct.
Better than Transformers.
Is it?
Yes.
Agree to disagree.
Is it?
That's a tough debate right there.
It's not. It's 100%.
Do you want to get kicked in the balls or shot in the stomach? It's like,
All right, Kumite, for 3 points. Your year is 1986. Your director is Jonathan Demme. Your keywords: kidnapping, ex-husband, High School Reunion.
I desperately need to see this movie, Bill. It's Something Wild.
That is right.
R.I.P. Ray Liotta. Something Wild. Final answer.
For 3 points.
I knew that movie was going to come up in a match.
All
sometime.
right.
I fucking knew it.
Back to formula. Your 3-pointer. Your year is 1990. Your director is Brian De Palma. And your keywords are Wall Street, reporter, and car accident.
I believe that's Bonfire of the Vanities.
That's the name of the movie. Yeah.
Bonfire of the Vanities. Final answer.
For 3 points.
Don't do that to me, John.
You're
I've been told I've been told I give answers too, give correct things too quickly. So I'm adding dramatic pauses to make you
That's
upset.
just too much for this game.
damn it.
All right, Kumite. In order to advance and make back to formula, answer their 5 points. You must hit this.
They have to answer the.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time.
Well, actually, no. I take that back because you were tied.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Your decade is the 1990s.
I'm pretty good with directors from 90s on. So, do you want to just do like actor, director keywords?
Let's do
You,
it.
want, you cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Okay. Yeah. Actor, director, and keywords, please.
Actor, director, keywords. It is.
And how many repeats do we have? I believe 3.
You have 3 repeats remaining.
Okay.
For the decade of the 1990s, your actor is Michael Caine. Director is Peter Bogdanovich. Keywords: theater, opening night, touring company.
Bill, I'm pretty sure this is Noises Off.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you cool with you want to go for it? You cool with me going for it?
Yeah.
Noises Off. Final answer.
For 5 big points.
Would not have
My
known
brother
that.
was in a production of this.
Okay. Back to formula. Your decade is the 1980s. What would you like?
That was the first time I think going for the 5. Director, actor, plot keywords, Mark.
Sounds good.
If those hints don't give it to me, then it's just because I just don't know the movie.
Director, actor, plot keywords.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
Again, your decade is the 1980s. Your director is Robert Towne. Your actor is Mel Gibson. And your plot keywords are California Affair. Oh, so California Affair and former drug dealer.
You got it.
It's Tequila Sunrise.
Do it.
Thank you, Poyama. Tequila Sunrise. Final answer.
That is correct. We are going to sudden death.
Let's fucking do this.
All right. All right. You guys have all at some point in time been in sudden death, situations before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a bunch of questions. I'm not going to tell you the categories they come in. It is a whiteboard round. I'm going to ask you the question and give you 20 seconds. You turn your answers around when I call on you. The first team to secure a lead after I tally the points will be the winner.
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question. What is the profession of Mark Rylance's character in The Outfit? Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the
1.
question.
We'll start with. Oh, okay. That was who said that?
That was
I-
Mark.
It was Mark.
That was Mark. Okay.
So they have 1 repeat remaining.
What is the profession of Mark Rylance's character in The Outfit?
I love when I hear a movie that I have no idea.
Oh, good. It's not just me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Jake Meltzer.
I believe he's a tailor.
Jake Marangoni.
Well, I said teacher.
Bill.
When in doubt, guess lawyer.
And Mark.
Taylor?
Correct answer is Taylor. We are still tied.
Thank you, Mark. You're a fucking legend. Fuck.
What U.S. state is Cape Fear set in?
You could drop a pin and it would sound like a cannon at this point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
What
That-
you? And that was
me.
okay.
That was us.
I feel like that was after the countdown though.
No, it was not.
I didn't. I said 1, and then he said
was
it.
right.
So
It was
technically,
right.
I didn't start calling on people. If I'd gotten Jake out of my mouth, I wouldn't have accepted it. But we will repeat the
that's
question. What U.S. state is Cape Fear set in?
I'm gonna be pissed if it's one of the ones I just erased.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jake Marangoni.
I just said Florida.
Bill.
I also just guessed Florida.
Mark.
Florida.
And Jake Meltzer.
Florida.
No correct answers. The correct answer is North Carolina.
Oh.
North
Doesn't
Carolina.
matter.
Does not bother me at all.
No,
Your next question. How many years passed between the release of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 and the remake of the same name?
I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Bill.
Shot in the dark. 33 years.
Mark.
So 31.
Jake Meltzer.
I believe it's 35 years.
And Jake Marangoni.
I just said 39 years.
And your winners, Kumite. The correct answer
Come
is
on, let's
35,
go.
35 years. With that,
Oh,
we will move on to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers. Bring in, guys, hell of a match. For it to come down to a movie release dates question and one of those wacky math questions, I hate to see it happen that way, but everything else was thrown at you guys. You guys were going neck and neck. How do you feel?
Well, this is sudden death and they're not dead. So, I think we're feeling pretty good at this point. They could have. I can't believe you didn't shoot them right now. Sudden death. Someone should fucking die here. Mark, how's those guns feeling?
I mean, little wounded. I mean, fuck. Sudden death loss always fucking hurts, man. It always does. We were right there. I'll say round 3. I'd say it went pretty well. I mean, I offered almost no help in round 3. Jake carried that and had that really awesome pull that kept us tied. And then same again round 4. It just it's little things and I figured that's what would have been the difference here, especially going up against a Kumite really good team. It was just a little shit that point here, point there. It could have gone either way.
Yeah, that's the worst thing your brain can do when you lose in sudden death. I think I blew the match, to be honest. I blew 3 questions, 2 of them being in Tenet. If I just get one of those questions, and the one I should have gone was the Twilight one, because I had Little Big Horn, but then thought it was Little Horn because my brain just couldn't think of Big. And I wrote that, and then I just erased Big Horn and wrote just Horn, Little Horn, and then I realized I blew it in that question. And then there was 2 Tenet questions that I completely just didn't understand the question, and that's on me. And then the one that I just worded wrong and just forgot the secretary part. That's gonna suck. I do feel a lot better with the Tycoon pool. That was just my brain thinking of the only De Niro movie that would make sense to have Mitchum and Curtis in it. Sudden death it sucks. I just wish the questions were not as tough as those ones were, just who was in this and who did this and what was this. I've never heard of the outfit. US geography is not a strength, and release dates of how many is always tricky. especially when you need to think of it in a short amount of time. But other than that, like I think Kumite are a great team, and like the way Melter and Bill play are just like they're a phenomenal team, and I really like teams that just have great chemistry, and they have it like undoubtedly so. It's gonna be really just annoying and disappointing that we lost this match, but I guess we'll play in the tournament and we'll do well in the tournament. I can kind of already see how we could play in there, but
oh yeah, you guys will rewatch Jurassic Park. You will get the park question right, and all will be well.
Well, it was we knew the island, and we knew that it's Jurassic World is the name of the park. But
vast improvement,
this is,
guys. Over the course of the season, vast improvement with your Jurassic Park knowledge.
I'll just say last thing I'll just say is that this is gonna just be really like frustrating on multiple levels. And I'll get over it eventually. It's just like damn, sudden death. I have the worst luck in sudden death. Like I think I've won one match and I've been to sudden death like 8-9 times. So my luck in sudden death isn't.
I actually think it's great luck. You're not dead yet.
That's a fair point.
You're still alive, so you have some pretty good fucking luck in sudden death.
Yeah, Mark and I have a great time playing together. We'll continue playing, and hopefully we can make it to a title match. But this is just is what it is. I guess is what you say.
I guess I will ask: is there any teams you're looking to play in the tournament? Like anybody you think you'd be matched against? I think it's an 8-team or 16 team. I have no idea.
I think it's 16. I would love to play the Calebs. I'd love to play Fabulous Killjoy, Pain and Gain. There's a bunch of teams. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of rookie teams that will play before the tournament. We'll play any of those, or 0-1. I don't know how the structure is going to be, but we'll be ready for that tournament. And it'll be nice to have a bit of a break, even though I really wanted to win this. But when we come back, we'll be ready.
Understood. So thank you guys for playing. Let's bring in today's winners, not champions. Yes, Kumite, Jake, Bill. Straight up, guys. Probably one of the best, if not the best matches. Definitely the best match I've ever hosted. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if it's the best match I've ever seen, but it's definitely the best match I've ever hosted. How you guys feel?
Depleted, exhausted, worn out.
I would much rather watch the Jean-Claude Van Damme vehicle sudden death than go through that again. I can promise you that. Yeah, my heart is still beating really fast. I kind of sort of what other Jake, my fellow Jake, was alluding to. I feel like we did kind of get away with one a little bit because we were both just awful in round one. Like I thought we were dead after round one because it was just the worst round one I think any of us has ever had.
Well, I've had some bad ones. Just saying.
Even among whatever bad ones you say you had, like this was really bad for both of us. But round two, I think we bounced back. I felt good that I went perfect. The one that Bill missed, I think, was really tricky. But no, I think we rallied. We got a little bit of luck in round three. But yeah, this was. I really did that. I really thought Marangoni was going to hit that last question because he's so good at release dates. I thought we were going to be going for a while. But yeah, this Bill's right. I'm depleted too. I'm just sort of rambling at this point, so please save me from myself. And
so here's the thing. This has just snapped my O for the fucking century streak against teams matches that feature Jake Marangoni. So this is a small victory for me. I don't take that lightly. Jake is a beast. Mark is a beast. The two of them together gave me so much pause. Having previously faced them, I know the ass whooping in the woodshed that was waiting for me. So by the minor miracle that we are here, I do not take that for granted. I love them both. They are fantastic.
Yeah, these guys are incredible, and I would honestly not be surprised if they won the team's tournament.
Not even remotely. Although I did look it up. The name of the park in Jurassic Park, it's actually Jurassic Circus. I found that out. So it's a little tidbit. It's actually Jurassic Circus. Also, I bought a Fundicum shirt off your site, and it's itchy as shit. I don't know if it's made out of a blend of like cotton and assholes, but whatever. Anyway, fine. Here we are. Lights, camera, and action. One more time.
One more time.
I was going to ask you how you guys feel about the next match you're going into, but you've already commented on that. Any last thoughts before we kick it over to the finale here?
Yeah, listen, we know we've played them before. It's the only time we've lost. And it was another really, really close match. It's the one time that Cameron Holtzman has beaten me in general trivia, so I don't take that lightly. But I think I'm gonna let I will say this: I'm letting Bill pick the movie again. Whoop, whoop,
Oh, I hope you guys got a shutter login. Oh, it's going to be some horse shit. I've got a movie in my back pocket. I've been waiting for just the occasion. The time is nigh, children.
That sounds like a movie you're not going to be allowed to use, given the history. But I hope they let you use it.
I already looked it up and got a release to suck your bitches.
All right.
And I did promise Jake it is not Jim Cotta.
Damn it!
All right. Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck. That you don't get any shenanigans. I want to see what this movie is, guys. We'll definitely see you in the next match against Lights, Camera, and Action. So best of luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Will, I don't have much to say. That was a great match. They left it all out there. We've been on this desk for a while. Go ahead.
No, like seriously, back to Formula has nothing to hold their heads about. 42 to 41 point loss here. Come on, that's intense.
With a brutal round one and just competitive all the way the rest of the way. Yeah, nothing really.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, like I said at the very beginning, I thought this was going to be a highly competitive, high scoring match, and holy shit, I am fucking Nostradamus. This was a very competitive match. This was a very high scoring match, and I can only wonder what's going to happen in the next one. For that title match here, it's going to be edgier, C-thriller, and if you are not subscribed to this channel, you are absolutely going to want to be subscribed to the channel, because that is going to be some shit.
That's right. With that, I'm John Marr. That's Will Cohen. For all of our players, for Jake Marangoni, for Jake Meltzer, for Bill Cariola, for Mark Benchaka, for Mike Hanley, who popped in about 15 times to compliment Mark's arm development, which is coming along. Everything Spence always says, be good people, wash your hands, get your vaccination, get your booster. Dude, I got my second booster. I was high for 48 hours. Do that. That's my advertisement. If you want to be high for free, get your booster. Talk to everybody later. This has been ONTL.